Greetings. I received a question from one of the Muslim, and this question asks, why Quran is the best to guide us? First of all, ayah number 2 in surah number 2 Al-Baqarah, Allah says, this is the book, in it is true guidance. Okay, well, let's put Quran at the side for a second and look at other books. If we look at some of the books in the Hindu hands, we find dancing with Shiva, singing with Shiva, books of singing and dancing. If we read the Gita as it is, Krishna worshippers, we find a story being told between two major armies about to fight one another. Krishna, who's supposed to be a god, is a driver of a carriage of war, working under Arjun, a prince. So it's a novel, it's a story. It's not guidance of any kind. And the guidance in that book comes not from Krishna, who's supposed to be God. No, it comes from the Swami, who wrote and invented the Gita as it is. We look at the Jewish book, what Christian called Old Testament, and the Jews called Tanakh, Torah, Ketuvim, Nebuim, the Torah and the writing of the prophets. And we look at the New Testament of the Christians. Again, start with the first sentences. In the Jewish book, the Old Testament, Tanakh, in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Somebody is telling us a story. It's not a revelation, not do and don't, work and don't work. Also, the New Testament starts with, this is the genealogy of Jesus Christ, the son of Abraham, the son of David, the son of Abraham. Somebody is telling us a story. Now, if you're interested in stories only, and you like stories very much, Quran has the best stories ever, with no mistakes and no false information. So there you go. You get what you want. Stories, right? But Quran is divided into two parts. One is called the Furqan. And Furqan is the guidance, revelation from heaven, that guides our lives today and pave the road, a highway to heaven, for those who seek salvation, need to stick with the revelation. So there are stories like the Hindu books, the Jewish book, the Christian book, any other book to that matter, but there is something called salvation as well. So yes, Quran is the best today because it's the only book from the Lord that is non-corrupted, non-altered, or falsified, tampered with, whatever else you want to call it. While, unlike what the majority of Muslims think, that the Jewish Christian book are the true Torah altered and changed, and the true Injil altered and changed, and this is false. But this is not the time to talk about it. We'll talk about this some other time. No, what you call Torah, unjustly, it is not the Torah. It is what Jews have written. And I'll give you this in some other lectures. And what you call Injil, in Christian hand, it is the New Testament. They don't call it the Injil. And they call it the Bible, which is from the Greek word viblio, or book. So it's not from the Lord. It is what Christians have written during the first 300 years after the birth of Jesus Christ, Isa alayhi salatu wasalam. So Quran as the only message left intact, non-corrupted, is the Quran. even though Muslims are trying to corrupt the Quran, like the Shia are trying to say that it is corrupted, altered, changed, uh, missing some ayahs, of wilaya of Ali. Uh, this we will talk about some other time. The Sunni, the Wahhabi, the Salafi, and similar fractions are trying to corrupt the Quran by putting other books side by side with the Quran on the same level and saying this is the best book after the Quran, or those are the best books, this is the Sunnah books. They have to do nothing with the Sunnah, by the way. The Sunnah we learn in a different manner, and we'll talk about that in a different tape. So, Quran is the way to heaven and the only book of salvation, the only book that has the true revelation from the Lord today. This is why Quran is what's left in our hand, uncorrupted, with all the attempts from the non-Muslims and from the Muslims to corrupt it. Till next time, take care, be safe.